tutorial video where I will show you how to claim PulseDogeCoin for free. Now, this airdrop is available to the 82,000 people who had staked Hex on 4/20 of 2022. And if you're watching this video before July 28th, 2022, you're eligible to claim. The claim period lasts 100 days. And go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button now. I'm going to walk you through the steps here. My name is Maddie Allen. I'm a Hex YouTuber, and I want to welcome you if you're somebody who's into airdrops and free meme coins. I predict that there will be many airdrops to Hex holders because this is a group of people who have delayed gratification on average for over 6 years, whereas the average hold time for Bitcoin is only 111 days. So let's get right into it. I'm going to show you how to claim on MetaMask. There's a new feature that allows you to claim if you have Staker app. However, we'll save that for another video. So I'm going to share my screen here. And I'm going to share my entire screen so you can see what I'm doing in MetaMask. Now, I'm on the website here. And the website is PulseDogeCoin.com. And that'll take us here where you can claim. Hit the claim button there up at the top. I almost did this without sharing my screen again. That would have been funny. So here I'm going to PulseDogeCoin.com. And I am hitting the claim button. There's a couple different ways you can hit the claim button, and then it's going to ask to connect to my wallet. So I can hit the connect to wallet button. This is something that I would only recommend to somebody if you're comfortable with the project. You don't want to connect to a bunch of random decentralized applications. There are some members of the Hex community who have looked into this and decided that it was safe. So that's why we're comfortable doing it. I'm going to select MetaMask. And then it's going to ask me to authorize. And it says, this dApp requires access to your wallet. Please log in. I'm going to choose the wallet, which is in this case, account 3. And I'm going to hit next. And then I'm going to read this carefully. And it says that this is giving permission to see the address, the account balance, the activity, and suggest transactions to approve. So because I'm comfortable with this particular site itself, which is PulseDogeCoin.app, which is the dApp for PulseDogeCoin.com, I'm going to hit connect. And it connects. And now it's going to show me, if I hit the claim PLSD button, it's going to show me how much I can claim. Now, this is a wallet that I set up for somebody else, and I gifted them about $50 worth of Hex, and they staked it. And so they qualify for 12 Pulse Dogecoin. And so when I hit claim airdrop here, it's going to pop up in MetaMask. This is another example of something we're going to study carefully here. We're going to look at what the cost is of the Ethereum transaction, what the gas cost is. Right now it's $15, which is a little bit high, but for the purposes of this video, I'm willing to do it. Typically at night, it's a little bit cheaper, but normally it's going to run in between $5 and $30 to claim, in between $5 and $20, somewhere in there. And then the function type here says that it's simply a claim function. This is not allowing somebody to spend all the coins in my account. And again, it's verified on Etherscan, decoded by Truffle. So because this is a project I'm familiar with, I had the founder on my show last night. Go ahead and subscribe and check out that. So here, the gas fee is already dropping down a little bit to $13. I'm going to hit the confirm button here. And it's going to process. If there's ever a transaction that's processing, I can see how fast it's going to process by opening MetaMask again, and then under status, clicking on View on Block Explorer. And then it's going to show me that this is probably going to confirm within 45 seconds, which is really great. It shows the progress bars almost at 90%. And there it is. We've claimed, it's confirmed on the blockchain. If I go back to the website here, I can click the button, add PLSD to wallet, and that'll allow it to show up in my MetaMask. So I'm going to hit add token there. And now when I open my MetaMask and I look at my assets, it shows that I have 12 PLSD. Now, this is not financial advice, and I'm not going to tell you whether you should hold or swap it for Hex or swap it for USDC. But, in my case, I kept half of my claim, and I was able to claim for every single address where I had staked Hex, which it turns out was a number of wallets. For the wallets that I did sell, I used the swap function in MetaMask because I believe that might qualify me for an airdrop in the future. They take a little bit of a fee. It's less than 1%. And so for really big transactions, I would never want to use the MetaMask swap. I would go to a website called matcha.xyz, matcha.xyz. But in this case, for something that's in between $50 and $500, I am comfortable using the swap function here because it's only going to be about a $5 extra fee for that 1% that goes to MetaMask. And then I might qualify for another airdrop in the future that could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Now, I know that I want to keep this video pretty short, but I also want to show you some of the other things that are going on in the PulseDogeCoin world. I'm going to switch up my screen so you can see me as well. Okay, and so the other thing that we could see there is that they do have a connection button now for Gnosis Safe, right? And so I haven't tested that out yet, but I imagine that will help. David Feeder made a video, but when I followed it, I wasn't able to successfully claim using the Staker app, Gnosis Safe. And that's a more advanced feature. So this is something that might help people who are having connection problems already. So when we look at the tokenomics, we can see that 2 million PLSD tokens have been brought into existence. There are over 5,000 holders, and it looks like maybe about 10,000 people have claimed. And the price has shot up recently in the past few days since the coin was created on 420. And I was able to buy some at, 77 cents, which I think is just about the all-time low. And then I was also able to buy some at the all-time high of $2.50. So I'm not saying that trading is a good thing or a bad thing, but I know a lot of people want to put their money into Hex. And so that's what this channel is focused on. But I predict that many more airdrops will come to people who have Hex stakes. And this is certainly one example. So on Uniswap, we can see about $2.2 million of volume has been traded on this in the past week. And you can learn more. You can read the white paper on PulseDogeCoin.com. You can buy on Uniswap. There's a button here that would require some gas fees. It's more expensive to swap than to claim. Swapping usually costs between $20 and $80 these days. Pulse Chain will fix that. There's no rush to claim this coin, is the other thing, as long as you claim it by July 28th. Even if Pulse Chain has launched next month in mid-May, you will still be able to claim on Ethereum and on Pulse Chain. And so there's no rush. Make sure that you're comfortable and you feel safe claiming on here. About maybe 20% of the coins that can possibly be minted have been minted now. I'll do future videos as well that help explain what league you are in Pulse Dogecoin, because that's a really fun gamified way to understand how big of a holder you are compared to other people. Spoiler alert, just by claiming, because this is a middle class staker airdrop, that the whales don't automatically get the most, like in Hedron, but it's primarily favoring the squids and the dolphins and the turtles. Most people, if they just hold on to their coins, will be one league higher than they would normally be. And I'll break that down again in the future here, but there's lots of really awesome information here on the website. The founder was on the show last night. It's linked in the description below. Everything you need to understand this coin is linked in the description below. So hit the like and subscribe button now. And thanks everybody for tuning in. I do multi-hour live streams every Tuesday and Thursday night at 7:30 Central, 5:30 in California, and on the East Coast it's 8:30. So you'll be able to find me on YouTube here regularly. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.